Shalom, Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha, Hodash, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hopeful elect that puts his truth with all truth and sincerity, risking your life and freedom on the highway and hedges to do so, making your body a living sacrifice, according to the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Shalom to you sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and Abba Babal. This is your brother Zakar Aban coming back with another video. I'm going to play a little bit of the clip. All right, then I'm going to stop it. And, I know about to Zad, this will be edifying. All right, but real swift. Just to give some context, came across this video, all right, of ultimately a Edomite, so-called white man, 90 years old, coming out as homosexual and getting married. All right, this guy should be, enjoying the last few days or however many years he got left, but no, he decided he want to be what, come out and marry a man. All right, shows you that these people are the wicked, man. All right, are very nasty creatures. Okay, so I'm gonna play it, and I don't want to Zad. This will be edifying.
They say love shows up when you least expect it.
I really wasn't looking for love. I'd given up.
And for some people, it can take longer than others.
I mean, I'm almost 90. Who's looking for love?
But whenever you do find it, everything can happen all at once.
At the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to let go of you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It was real quick.
Like all good things, love takes time. And for Ken and his husband Johnny, self-love had to come first.
I thought, wow, he's coming out at 90, and I thought that takes a lot of courage. And at the time, I had not come out to my family.
It was a feeling of relief, a feeling of peace, I guess you'd say, because I no longer had to hide.
Ken was born into a predominantly Christian family in Dodge City, Kansas in 1930.
I knew not until I was about age 12 that I was actually attracted to guys more than girls.
He served 4 years in the Navy, keeping his queerness a secret due to rules against homosexuality, and later moved to Long Beach, where he met a man named Philip.
And one evening he was in the apartment and he leaned over and kissed me. Well, there went my straightness right out the window.
They moved in together a few months after that, but things changed as quickly as they started.
My old religion had kicked in real hard, so I told myself that this can't continue then.
Ken went back to hiding. Within a month, he'd moved back to Kansas, leaving love behind in the process. Ken went on to marry a woman and have a daughter, but later got a divorce. He tried looking for Philip after that, but he was never able to get a hold of him.
I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and the chemotherapy isolated me here at the house. My daughter came over.
All right, real quick. Okay, I'm gonna play it again, but we see how this guy, was supposedly born to a Christian family and all of that, nonsense. Which we understand that has nothing to do with, our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. All right. So these people that you see, once again, are nasty creatures. They don't put any difference, all right, between what's clean and unclean. All right. This man is, the wicked. So real quick, let me grab this. All right. Because we have rules and regulations to follow. Speaking to the nation of Israel. All right. Only bringing out the fact that why would you want to follow a, Edomite? All right, which all this is what Edomite supremacy. Okay, so let me grab this. All right, real fast. Then I'm gonna get straight back to it. So this will be the book of 1 John. Bear with me 1 second. All right. This is why we hasten the days of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai's return, man. Because, hearing things like this should irk you. All right. Should make you mad in the spirit. Okay. As it says, Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. So this is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. All right. Because we desire what? Righteousness. So it's the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. And it reads, love not the world, neither things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. And true love is keeping, the Most High's commandments. Okay. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. All right. All of this is what? Of the world, man. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. All right. And he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. So when you do the will of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, what will you be doing? Okay, you will be exposing all the wickedness of this place. All right, you will be putting a difference between the clean and the unclean. Okay, you will be standing up against wickedness. So let me grab that as well. All right, because these, none of these, all right, so-called followers of these whatever religion is standing up. Only the soldiers, all right, as it says, be soldiers for Yahweh Shai's sake, are standing up, all right, which will be the hopeful elect, the ones that are in this faith, okay, them that are risking their lives of freedom on the highways and the hedges. So let's go to the book of Psalms 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And them that will be doing that will be the ones that the Most High has activated them, all right, meaning, all right, allows you to understand the truth, allow you to be a part of this faith. Okay, and then you grow, and then what do you do next? Then you go on the highways and hedges, and you expose these people, man. Okay, so let's continue to play and come back to it.
Came over one day to visit me. I was crying, and she said, "What's wrong, Dad?" And I said, "Well, honey, I should never have left Philip."
After sharing this part of himself with his daughter, Ken felt emboldened to come out to his friends.
I made it public, and it did go public, and I started getting calls and messages.
His story went viral, inspiring people who were still in the closet, like Johnny.
So that's when I wrote him a message about, hey, I just congratulated him, said, hey, I think that was amazing what you did, and if you have some time, I would like to talk with you.
Eventually, Ken messaged back, and they set up a time to meet at a local restaurant.
The more I got to talk with him, the more I found things that in common. And so I just connected.
I just went to dinner to tell him that it was okay to come out and look at here what's happened to us.
Through embracing his queerness, Ken helped Johnny embrace his, and a relationship blossomed.
For the longest time, I knew I'm attracted to older men. And so I'm like, well, how is this going to be viewed by people? And after a while, I'm like, well, I don't really care. Like, I'm with him because I love him.
Well, there is that difference in the age, but I can tell you that it really makes no difference. The love comes to you regardless of your age or your sex.
They got married in an intimate and colorful ceremony in the backyard of their Arvada home, surrounded by their closest friends and family members. After nearly 5 years together, their love remains as vibrant as ever.
Just coming home, knowing that he's waiting here, and just that hug and kiss, that makes even the toughest day at work be okay. I
just feel totally free when I'm with him. I can say anything, do anything. We can run around any way we want to.
It's a freedom like the one that is felt when you embrace who you really are. A freedom the couple wants others in the community to feel as well.
Once they make that decision to come out, they're going to find themselves feeling relieved, free. I think they would find that people are not as rejecting as they thought they might be.
And when it comes to finding love, Ken says the wait is worth it, no matter how long.
Keep looking. It's there. You just have to find it. Don't close yourself off, but just keep watching.
All right.
Detox is for
Okay. Hey, so there you have it. All right. And something that he said that was Salakia, something that he said that was interesting, all right, was the fact that he said about being free, which we understand that true freedom comes from what? Having this wisdom and knowledge. So let's go to the book of John chapter 8 and verse 32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Okay? And the truth is what? This wisdom and knowledge of in understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? And let's bear with me 1 second as I grab this as well. All right, because it says what? The truth shall make you free. All right, free from the pollution of this world, free from what? The ways of this world. All right, and we see that people are what? Not in fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So this is the book of Proverbs. Yep, Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. All right, and the point I brought that out, why? Because having fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right, keeps us what? In line. Okay, and always, you know, avoiding the ways of this world. So let's go to the book of Leviticus chapter 18, and let's start at verse 21. Okay, Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 21, and it reads, do not hand over any of your children to be used in the worship of the god Molech, because that would bring disgrace to the name of Yahweh, the other one Yahweh, the Yahweh. No man is to have sexual relations with another man. All right, and Salakia. All right, this is Leviticus 18 in the GNT. All right, so this is Leviticus 18 in GNT. And it reads, no man is to have sexual relations with another man. Yahweh hates that, you know, and there was heathens anyway, right? You know, there was an Edomite. Not sure what the other guy is, but the point is, you know, these are what, you know, these people are already finished. They're done. They cooked. Okay. But for the nation of Israel, we are to what? Abhor these things, man. Look at it as what? Disgust. All right, and when you read that in the KJV, it says Leviticus 18 and 22. When you go to that word, etymology of the word abomination, right? It goes into you know, disgust. All right, because you know what they do, these vile acts are what? Very disgusting. So Leviticus 18 and 22 in the KJV now, and it reads, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. It's disgusting, man. All right. I'm reading a little bit more in Leviticus 18, then get ready to close it out. And it reads, no man is to have such relations with with another man. It's in GNT. Yahweh hates that. No man or woman is to have sexual relations with any animal. That perversion makes you ritually unclean. Do not make yourselves unclean by any of these acts, for that is how the pagans made themselves unclean. Those pagans who lived in the land before you, and whom Yahweh driving out, so that you can go in. All right, speaking about what, you know, this in context, speaking about, you know, nation of Israel going to the promised land. All right, the land that was promised to Abraham, the land that was promised to Isaac, the land that was promised to Jacob. All right, you know, that land was called Israel today. Okay, Jerusalem. All right, which would be the headquarters. Okay, so ultimately, that land was occupied by those heathens, those Hamites. Okay, but the point is, we are to not follow any of these heathens, man. We got laws, we got you know, statutes, commandments, we got regulations. All right, so let's continue to read. Their actions made the land unclean, and so the Yahweh is punishing the land and making it reject the people who live there. They did all these disgusting things and made the land unclean, but you must not do them, all of you, right? Where the Israelites or foreigner living with you must the Yahweh keep laws and commands. Okay? All Israelites is to what? Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? And shun these vile acts from these heathens. And I'm going to read a little bit more. I want to hit this point. So, Leviticus 18, I'm going to read it in the KJV. See if I can hit the point, then I'm going to close it out. And it reads, I'm skip down. Leviticus 18:24 in the KJV, defile not yourselves in any of these things, for all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. Leviticus 18:24 once again, defile not yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomited out her inhabitants. Okay, and the land is what? Defiled. And the Most High what visited. Okay, continuing on. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my commandments, and shall not commit any of these abominations. All right, we go to the word abominations. It also means what? Once again, disgust. Neither any of your own nation nor any stranger sojourner among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. Okay. Skip down. That the land spew not you out also. When you defile it, it spewed out the nations that were before you. All right. And verse 30, therefore shall you keep mine ordinance, that you commit not any of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that you defile not yourselves therein. I am the Yahweh, your power. All right. So, I just want to bring that out, that we are to not what? Carry out any of these acts, right? Which a lot of our people do, which are not but 2/3 anyway, right? 2/3 Jakes. Okay. But I brought that out through the spirit that, you have some old ass Edomite, right? That 90 years old and in that disgusting spirit. Okay. Which, just bringing it out, that these people that are revered and looked at as, prominent or whatever are disgusting people, man. All right. And we are to what? Shun it. Okay. So I'm in it there. I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect on the highways and the hedges. All right. Risking your lives in freedom. Shalom to sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, Brakatham, and a Bible ball. On to the next.